Okay, it's been a little while since I made a video, so let me just go through some of the trades that I did today real quick and show you what I'm doing. Um, Trading E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures, the micro contracts primarily, and what I'm trying to do is go back and start trading a reasonable amount of risk. You know, it's a very small, tiny part of the overall risk that I have available to me on a per trade basis, and just get comfortable with that, and then slowly start adding accounts, joining accounts to the trading, so that I'm continuing to always trade a tiny amount of risk on a per account basis. But if I get up to 5 or 10 accounts trading together, then that starts being substantial. So um, it's a little bit different than the last way I did it. The last time I did it, I just right from the beginning, I started with like a ton of accounts, thinking I'm just gonna crush this, and I got crushed. So this time I think what I'm gonna do is not trade heavy contracts on a per account basis, but trade normal risk, like small risk per account, and I can start joining and adding accounts to my activities so that I start multiplying my, you know, exponentially start multiplying my efforts. But I think the thing is just to get comfortable with the trading, trade small. That way, keep the emotion out of it, and that's the main thing. Is because if you take a loss, it's just not that big of a deal. So I think that's the hardest thing is just to keep even keeled. So anyway, just let me show you a couple quick trades that I did today. Um, let's see. I did take this trade right here. I think it was either right here up or right here up. I can't quite remember anymore, but I think it was this one. I was looking at the 15-minute chart quite a bit today, and what I was seeing was that. Let's see, on the 15, is this a 15? Yeah, it's a 15. What I was seeing on the 15 earlier is that, so we made a new high up to 18,500 up here, and then it kind of rejected that pretty strongly, and then these 15s just started putting in these buyer wicks up here. So we were supporting like 18,440, this area. So anyway, it started kind of putting in a wedge right here with these long wicks and this EMA coming down, wedging, and then it broke under the wedge, and I figured it would just bounce right back up because the buyers were clearly here supporting this area. So once it broke the wedge, I bought this support right here around 47, and I took it back up to the EMA. So that was a trade that I took. Back to the 1 minute. Then eventually price broke out, and this is the 1 minute with the 9 EMA cloud on it. And I missed this one, I missed this one, and I took the third wave right here, and I took that for a profit. Then the other trade that I just took is that when it starts selling, it kind of came up this area, put in like 4 tops, starts selling off, and I waited for it to come back to this 1 minute EMA cloud, 9 EMA cloud, and when it rejected right here, I figured, yeah, had pretty good relative strength on the downside, so I just figured it was a good to go. Got in, kind of gave another little bump here, and then took off to the downside, and got that one too. So 3R today, trading, and again, I'm just doing small 1R, small risk units, but I'm going to just try to continually do, I think, small risk units, not large risk units like I was doing when I won that first account and blew out a couple other accounts. I just want to do small risk units and then start adding accounts and trading them as a group. Always doing small risk units per each account. I think that's probably the smartest way to do it because, like, I do understand support and resistance pretty well. There's just so many different ones to look at. Like, I look at the 15-second a lot. I'm looking at the 1 minute, the 5 minute, even the 15 and the hour as well. But you know, price, whenever it gets to a key level on any one of those charts, it reacts. And so if I'm watching all the charts at all times and watching the EMA clouds on all the charts, then there's a lot of, you know, fairly, you know, good number of setups. Like here's another setup that just happened here, like against the cloud again, right there. That was the second one, which is usually a pretty good one. So it's taking like 5 point scalps, um, doing like 8 contracts. So it's about $80 for every 5 points. So I did 3 of those today. Okay, that's about it for now.